Get right to it tonight. As the Super Bowl just wrapped up, so are people's celebrations. But this year's celebrations obviously looked a bit different in the era of the coronavirus pandemic.
Amanda Rowley is joining us now live, where she traveled to both Washington and Idaho to see how people were able to still enjoy the game this year. Amanda?
Good evening. It's like the tale of two cities for this Super Bowl Sunday. Under Washington state guidelines, Spokane County is still in phase 1 of reopening and can only serve a limited number of guests indoors. But in Coeur d'Alene, we found multiple bars and restaurants hosting watch parties with large gatherings and no masks in sight.
You could say Super Bowl Sunday is like its own holiday, where family and friends all gather together. This year, fans were encouraged to stay home and host virtual watch parties, which meant big changes for Spokane restaurants today. No packed bars or Super Bowl watch parties. But for some, the number of to-go orders shot through the roof. TT's Barbecue and Brewery in Spokane Valley maxed out at 75 orders for the big game.
That puts our smokers at capacity, so that's all we could do. It is very humbling, though, sometimes just to think, hey, we created this.
Admittedly, the Super Bowl is not historically a big business day for some establishments. That's because most people host their own watch parties at home. Even so, for businesses like Pool's Public House and No Lie Brew House, Super Bowl Sunday was mostly quiet and at times slower than usual.
It's difficult for Washington businesses, and it's probably more beneficial for Idaho businesses.
So we went to Coeur d'Alene to see how people were watching the game there. Idaho is currently in stage 3 of reopening, and Panhandle Health District is not enforcing as many COVID restrictions as Spokane County. The Moose Lounge posted a Facebook event for a Super Bowl potluck today. The owner did not want to interview with us or allow us to shoot video inside the bar. But for the few minutes I was there, a man at the door immediately told me I did not need to wear my mask and encouraged me to take it off. I saw roughly 20, maybe 30 people gathered near the bar, all not wearing masks. Then we went to Cricket's across the street. The manager told me the bar was at 50% capacity for the game.
So are you guys requiring masks and social distancing?
No, people are free to choose to come in with masks or not. And as far as sitting at the table, our tables, we have a lot of booths, and so our tables are spaced out anyways.
Customers here did seem somewhat spaced out, but many of those customers stopped us for wearing masks, asking us to take them off.
So overall, it felt like Super Bowl 19 in Coeur d'Alene, but that was not the case here in Spokane. And some of those Spokane businesses I talked to today say they would have liked to have huge crowds watching the game at their establishments, but they are bound by those Washington restrictions, and they want to follow these guidelines to a T in hopes of reopening soon. Reporting in Spokane tonight, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.